It's late and I am reading your comments and I'm fascinated by this band, The Cure, man. So I'm going to read one of the comments from the video. I always tell you guys to comment down below. And yes, I take suggestions from the Buy Me a Coffee request. And yes, I definitely take requests from my Patreon. But here is from the comment section today. So it reads here, Polo, be careful if you do The Cure. Pictures of you, for years that song would pull my heart to pieces. It can make grown men cry. Love Lost always stings. Every song on the album is great. So, I'm not going to cry on camera because I'm not a bitch, but I will probably feel the emotion as I believe The Cure can probably pull out of me.
And we'll put up with the retard in the meantime. Who's the retard? You.
Based off of what I've heard thus far. So before we get started, if you like this type of content, do me a big favor and like the video if you want to stay up to date whenever I post, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Let's get into it. All right. Let's go. I always love the sound of their drums. All right, that I don't know how to pronounce it, but just the way they hit, I love that. You know, it's one of my favorite things about going back and listening to some of this vintage music. Right. Feels like a really slow, gradual build here, you know, getting a little bit of the chills. I absolutely love the melody from the lead guitar here. All right. Such a beautiful theme for the record that plays consistently throughout. That's at least the theme of the first quarter of the record. But man, again, keeping it on pace with this atmospheric, like melancholy, gorgeous music that I've discovered. I'm becoming a big fan of The Cure here in terms of this style. All right, don't judge me. All right, I like to live in this space from time to time. But yeah, overall, I am loving the intro to this record so far. All right. Sheesh. Oh man. Beautiful. Feels like a really good rom-com. I know that sounds weird, but if you're a movie buff, don't pretend like you don't have a few of those that you enjoy from back in the day. All right, especially a lot of the ones that Vince Vaughn was in and different type of I Jennifer Aniston and the movie. It goes back, but this, like when you're listening to this music, I kind of like picture that in my mind. It's not a specific movie. It just feels like that. I haven't heard the lyrics yet, so I don't know what it's about. But it just has that artsy feel to it. God, this is amazing. Whew. The Cure. All right, not overhyped. I've read the comments on the other videos. I think I've done one on. Don't forget. I don't know which channel I'm posting this video on. I have Polo Music and Polo Reacts, but Polo Music is where I do exclusively music on, versus the React channel is a little bit of everything. But at this point of the video, I think I'm like on my third Cure song. All right, I believe, and I mean, just 10 out of 10. It's an experience. Every record so far, you know. And if the comments, which in unison seem to agree, they say, hey, you can go through a whole album and see that these guys are incredible. I hear you guys, and I'm hearing it in the music. So, yeah. Shout out to you guys. Great request. I never pictured in a million years that reacting to music, because I'm a very picky person when it comes to music. So, you know, I kind of get a little bit of anxiety for each request, because I don't like listening to music that sounds trash to my ears. But when I hear good music, I can't deny it. You know, I didn't listen to anything like this growing up. You know, this wasn't in my CD case. I'll put it like that. All right. It wasn't in that, you know. Let me rewind it here a little bit. Excuse me. Guitar sounds so good. The lead. Oh my gosh. And this band is like one of my favorite dishes, lasagna. It's just layers and layers, and not the lasagna that just has like, I'm talking about each layer is something completely different. And they kind of do that with their music. They just add these layers of melodies over top of each other, and and then like it's hard to even focus on all the things that you're getting joy from, whether it's the bass or I think that is this the synth area? They're using the synthesizer. That word's going to kick my ass. But all the instruments that they're using, and it's just they come together to create a really beautiful piece of art here. That I'm barely paying attention to the video. I'm just really just honing in on the song, and it's incredible. Forgive me for pausing so much, but we can't just let the video play and not add some sort of context and transform the video, or they will, pretty much block these type of videos. A lot of them don't even make my YouTube channel, so I have to post them elsewhere. But let's keep it going.
Wider than snow, scream at the make-believe, screamed at the sky, and you finally found all your courage to let it all go.
Chills. So if the Joker was in a band, would this be his music? This sad, melancholy is another word that's going to kick my ass. Would this be him? Would this be the type of music he would make? All right, let me know in the comments section below if we're just kidding around here. The bass line just like pulls on your spine. It just gives you the chills the entire time. They just keep it going, keeps the intensity of the record going. It's an 8-minute song, but it doesn't even, and it's 4 minutes and 39 seconds in, but it only feels like it's been 1 minute or so. Pause.
You were stone white, so delicate, lost in the cold. You were always so lost in the dark. Remembering you, how you used to be, so drowned. You were angels, so much more than everything. Hold for the last time, then slip away quietly. Open my eyes, but I never see anything. If only I thought of the right word, I could have held on to your heart. If only I thought of the right word, I wouldn't be breaking apart. All my pictures of you.
And then they go into their Coldplay here, all right? That type of vibe is, basically how, the way I feel when I hear, not the entire song, but parts of the record gives me that spacey feel that Coldplay is known for.
I wouldn't be breaking apart. All my pictures of you. Looking so long at these pictures of you. so long for the words to be true, but always just breaking apart my pictures of you.
Man. And I thought the Killers were good, you know. Prior to starting a YouTube channel, if this is your first time watching, I didn't listen to a lot of this type of stuff, you know, but every once in a while, certain things would catch my ear, and I was like, I like that, you know. And the Killers still one of my favorite bands, you know, a newer band compared to the Cure, I believe, you know. But I didn't realize there was so many other great bands that that I hadn't discovered that gives me the same type of feelings. Because I have different playlists for different modes that I wanna hear, or different vibes, or whatever the word is. But this just blows my mind that I can hear the inspiration in some of the newer bands when you guys give me some of the older stuff, you know, and it kind of connects the dots for me, if that makes sense. But yeah, overall, still great. 10 out of 10 record. Like the drums there. Oh, gosh. I think that song ended too soon. What do you guys think? All right. Whew. Yeah, great request from the comment section, as promised. I said I sometimes pull from the comment section below. And, you know, I can definitely see what you were saying when you said that the song can make a grown man cry. I've definitely had my heart stepped on before, and this record would have been there for me had I discovered it then, you know, alone in like an apartment with no furniture, with the lights off and just a stereo playing. Not like I would do that type of thing, but this is an amazing record. I loved it. And shout out to you guys. Hope you enjoyed my reaction. You guys know what I'm going to do next. I got to promote. If you want to support the show, you can buy the coffee in the link below. That goes right back into the channel. Leave a request of what I should check out there. Or you can hit me up on Patreon. You can hit me up directly and catch content there that doesn't make my YouTube channel. Sometimes stuff gets blocked. Or I just want to share certain things with just my Patreon audience and things of that nature. So, and I respond to everyone who hits me up on Patreon, by the way. So anyways, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I appreciate your time. Peace.
I did it.